Alright, we are at the inaugural fast ferry run in Southworth. Very first one. Alright, here comes our ferry. And there goes the slow ferry. So this fast ferry holds 250 people. And that is Vashon Island. Still need to go there.
It's kind of fun, isn't it? Walking on the fast ferry from Southworth.
We clear across the you get these?
Guys, just trying to load single file for us.
Hello. Looks nice. Ah, they have restrooms. Nice. So here's the bike racks.
It's my pleasure to be here today to provide an opportunity for the community to see your vessel, to see your ferry. So I wanted to start out by just a short thank you to a few folks. First off, and I think most importantly, I want to thank the Kitsap community. If it wasn't because of your support, we wouldn't be here today riding on this ferry. So thank you for your support, your trust that you put in Kitsap Transit. And as you may have seen when you came in, we have a little sign that said, "We did it, and thank you." Secondly, I want to acknowledge a few folks that are here today and thank them. First, I want, and I've asked Derek if he could say a few words here in a minute, but I kind of limited him to 3 minutes, so sorry, Derek, your 30-minute thing wasn't going to work. Also, I'd like to thank the Kitsap Transit Board of Commissioners we have a few members here today that I'd like to recognize. We have our current board chair, Mayor Rob Futansu, up here at the front from the city of Port Arthur. Our current vice chair is Commissioner Ed Wolf. Ed, I'm not sure where you're at. There he is over there. We also have Mayor Greg Wheeler from the city of Bremerton. And I haven't seen Leslie Doggs from the city of Bremerton. She was going to try to make it onto this sailing, but apparently she didn't. I'd also like to recognize a few other electeds here. Council member Cindy Lucarelli from the city of Port Orchard is up front here. We also have two of the commissioners from the Port of Bremerton. We've got Commissioner Gary Henderson and Commissioner Kerry Bozeman, both up here in the front. I want to thank you guys for your support in getting this Fast Ferry program going. They've been an awful lot of help with us with getting the dock set up in Bremerton and a number of other things. So guys, thank you very much for your support. I also want to thank some other folks, and a big reason that we're here is a group of folks that came together and really got behind the whole initiative of creating the Fast Ferry program. And that's the Friends of the Fast Ferries. And I know we've got Steve Siegel and Doreen there, guys Stead, Jeremy Stead, Sonny Woodward, Chuck Harrison over here, Judy Menor Engelson is here somewhere. And I'm sure I'm missing somebody, but all of you guys, if it wasn't your hard work and dedication, we probably wouldn't be here either, because we can basically provide information. They're the ones that went out and told it to the community. So with that, again, I just want to thank all of you that came out this morning and take a ride with us. And I'm going to ask Congressman Gilbert to say a couple words.
All right. Okay. Can you hear me okay? Let's give it up for John Clausen and the Kitsap Transit team one more time. This is pretty cool. It even has that new ferry smell. I gotta tell you, I got a little anxious because John kept saying, we're just gonna take a 3-hour tour. And I said, 3-hour tour, and I was like, wait a minute. Listen, this is a great day. This is progress. It's progress for everybody who wants to head across to Seattle and spend less time doing it. It's progress for economic development and economic opportunity. And it's progress for the notion that the boat moves best when all oars are in the water rowing in the same direction. This success is a testament to that, to the fact that we had business leaders and elected officials and the entire Kitsap community with their oars in the water to make this happen. And I hope everybody takes pride in this great success, because this is a good day. So thank you everybody for being part of this. Thank you to John and the Kitsap Transit team. And here's to more good days. Thanks everybody.
Thank you, Congressman. Appreciate your kind words. And I would be remiss if I didn't recognize the great team that we have at Kitsap Transit. I get to stand up here and accept the applause and everything else. In reality, it's these folks that have been working so hard to get this program going. And, 3 years ago, we had, or maybe a little longer, 3 years, we didn't have a Marine division. And now we do, and what are we rating? Close to 50 employees right now that are operating all of our ferries that we have. And to just put it into perspective, when we take delivery of the last new vessel, and one that we just recently purchased in California, you guys are going to have a fleet of 10 passenger-only ferry boats. So it's quite an achievement. But again, it's all the folks that are this when you got on. This is designed to be able to pull into the Washington State Ferry's car slip and be able to load and offload folks. And it certainly accelerated our ability to put the ferry system into operation, because otherwise we would still be dealing with permitting and time and that. So this vessel is 140 feet long. It's about 38 feet wide. It carries 255 passengers after COVID. Obviously, with COVID, with social distancing, it's very less. It has two very large, and I would add very thirsty, diesel engines. They're 16-cylinder diesel engines that operate water jets out the back. And one of the things, I mean, these things are big to where they produce about 6,900 horsepower. This is the part that I watch, is it carries 7,689 gallons of fuel. So we need to not get too far away from a gas station. And this vessel at top speed will operate at about 40 knots. So with that, I'm going to shut up and let you enjoy the ride. And ask the skipper to go ahead and bring her up, and we'll experience the benefits of this vessel. Thank you.
All right, thanks very much, Mr. Clausen. This is your skipper speaking. We would like, for your safety, to be sure that you are seated at this time as we do pick up speed quickly. In any case, enjoy the ride, and thanks again for coming aboard.
fastest way to Seattle from Kitsap County now. 25 minutes.
Southworth of passenger only. I talked with one gentleman earlier that shared with me that the last passenger only ferry that served the South Kitsap community was in 1926. So we've been able to come a long ways since then. But anyway, again, I want to thank you, and I also wanted to recognize one other group that's been extremely helpful in pulling this together, and that's the Washington State Ferries. They have been excellent to work with. Obviously, we're using their dock. They've approached it as it is our dock collectively, and they truly have been a great partner to work with. They have multiple divisions and multiple interests and multiple staffs, and they've all been really pulling really hard to pull this all together for us. So I wanted to recognize WSF and thank them as well. And finally, I'm going to kind of close with turning the mic over to Mayor Butanzu, who is our board chair, and let him have the last closing comment. Rob.
Thank you, John. You know, I think all the thank yous have been made. This is just a game changer for Kitsap County and Port Orchard, and I'm so proud of this moment. You know, sometimes the more difficult things are that, you know, we had this on the ballot multiple times in the past and continued to persevere, and sometimes those most difficult things are the most worthwhile, and are those moments. So thank you to all of you. Thank you for your support to Kitsap Transit and our Fast Ferry program.
Just got back to Southworth.
That's the car ferries over there. So I think that's that island that they come off over to.
Okay.
I know. Yeah.
All right, we are getting on. That was really fun. So we got our goodies, umbrella, and a bag of stuff.